Greetings, everyone, and welcome to EDU 603, Analysis of Teaching and Assessment. My name is Dr. Anita Stewart McCafferty. I'm a faculty member at the University of Southern Maine in the Department of Ed Leadership. And it is my pleasure to be able to orient you to this course and how it is designed. This course provides an opportunity to view teaching from the perspectives of selected conceptual frameworks and research findings in the theory and practice of teaching and assessment. Analysis of individual teaching behavior and classroom assessment is an important aspect of this course. We have the privilege of reading two books during this semester. The first is Visible Learning for Teachers by Dr. John Hattie, about maximizing impact of learning. The second is Teaching Strategies that Create Assessment Literate Learners by myself and my colleague from USM, Dr. Jeff Beaudry. This course is arranged around 8 different objectives. So by the end of this course, we are hoping that you'll be able to apply current educational research around the social and psychological dimensions of learning, that you will be able to explain how issues of diversity and equity, including poverty, trauma, race, abilities, etc., impact classroom instruction, assessment, and learning. The third course objective is that you'll be able to identify evidence-based instructional strategies to improve teaching and learning. The fourth objective is that you can explain connections between assessment evidence and determination of its impact on teaching and learning. The fifth course objective is to develop classroom tools that reflect high-impact assessment for learning strategies. The sixth objective is to explain and apply metacognitive learning strategies. The seventh is to design, revise, and reflect on lessons to determine their impacts on student learning. And the eighth course objective is to explain how mind frames of teachers as well as leaders and systems impact student learning. This course is organized around 7 modules, 1 per week. The first module is focused around an introduction to visible learning and high impact strategies. And our guiding question for that module is, how do we engage our learners in worthy content? What strategies and influences are likely to have the greatest impact? Module 2 is focused around assessment for learning and teacher clarity. And our guiding questions for Module 2 are, what is the assessment for learning framework and its connections to high impact strategies? And how do teachers and instructional leaders achieve clarity in their teaching? The third module is assessment for learning and metacognition. And our guiding questions for Module 3 are as follows. How do teachers and instructional leaders use descriptive feedback to improve student learning? How might teachers and instructional leaders create tools to teach students metacognition skills, such as self-assessment and goal setting? Module 4 begins to delve further into Hattie's work on visible learning for teachers and focuses on preparing and starting lessons. The guiding question for Module 4 is, in what ways can teachers utilize high leverage practices in preparing for lessons and starting lessons? We will also examine during that module the impacts of poverty on learning. Module 5 focuses on the flow of the lesson and also looks at trauma-informed and how being trauma-informed impacts lessons. So guiding questions for Module 5, in what ways can teachers utilize high leverage practices in starting lessons and in the flow of the lesson? In what ways can teachers and leaders use knowledge of trauma to inform their lessons? Module 6 focuses on ending the lesson and also on culturally responsive teaching. So our guiding questions for Module 6 are as follows. In what ways can teachers utilize high leverage practices to create assessment literate learners? And in what ways can teachers and leaders use culturally responsive practices to inform their teaching? Module 7, our final module for the course, focuses on mind frames and the implications for instructional leadership. Our guiding question for that final module is, what are mind frames and how might they be used by teachers and leaders to further impact student learning? I'm excited to be able to be your guide during this course and hope that you enjoy EDU 603. Welcome.